Well, guys, it was a great result, and Oregon I thought played a really good game, and obviously they're a formidable opponent, and they've been a little bit up and down this year, but we know their ceiling's really high, and they played for long stretches today, and I'm going to give them a ton of credit. They once they got off to a good start, they were able to kind of get the game that they were comfortable getting, and it's tough to play against. So I was proud of our guys for hanging in there and finding a way to win a close game. We haven't had a lot of those.
How many times did you tell the guys to get tougher? Probably throughout the
I
game.
I don't know. Probably a lot. A lot at the start of the second half. I felt like their big guys were just they played really. They were great and just so physical, and they might be a little bit raw skill wise, and as I say that, they make a 17-footer, one of his first perimeter shots of the year at a clutch time. But this to me, it was just a rebounding deal, and I just felt like we had like 1.5, 2 guys down there, and they had one. And somehow they kept getting the ball, and so at some point, you just got to kind of toughen up. And listen, that's been a little bit of a battle for Christian at times this year because he's trying to protect the rim. He's long, he's thin, and sometimes it's hard for him to kind of wedge those guys out. And our guys have to help him out. We have these big athletic wings. They got to be in there swooping, getting those rebounds over the top, and that was the message.
You had 13, but they had 9 steals. Was that just more so them playing good defense? Rather
Well, and that's Oregon. They're good at that. They're really handsy. And I told our guys, hey, you're going to think you have an advantage, and anytime you have an advantage, they're going to attack it by being scrappy and handsy. And I think Christian had a high-low. I think it was in the first half, and just kind of they just took the ball right from him, and you just got to have a little bit more awareness to that, and we knew they were handsy coming in, and good at that, so we just got to be a little tougher.
How were you able to cut down on turnovers in the second half? Because you only had 4 in the second.
Yeah, I don't have a crazy direct answer for that. A couple of our turnovers I think in the first half were kind of loose ball scramble rebound type deals, from our defensive end. I felt like once we got in the offensive half, we were pretty good, and then Oregon, hey, they change up some defenses. They're comfortable switching a lot of things, so they make you dig deep. And I think they tested our patience, and I don't think we always passed the test today. I think sometimes against a team like that, you got to get to the second, third ball screen, and then you got to be careful about over penetrating. I think we over penetrated and shot a lot of off balance shots. Kind of, I would tell guys like kind of going away from the basket. And those are hard shots to make and probably shots they were willing to live with. And if we get another shot at them or anybody else we play, we got to fix that.
Now that turnovers have been kind of limited, are the free throws kind of your top concern right now?
You guys drill this down way too simple for me. Listen, there's a lot of concerns. I wouldn't say free throws. I trust the guys, making free throws, and we just got to step up and make them. And our percentage overall is pretty good all year.
Team of Gonzaga that was really talented, but free throws was a crutch for them?
I'm an Arizona coach now. I'm focused on this here. You're digging way too deep on me. I'll look in the archives and we'll talk next week.
Did you consider fouling up 3? And
Yeah, I think the plan was to foul. I don't think I know. And it kind of happened after not enough timeout. Like I said, we haven't been in that situation a lot. But as it played out, I was really comfortable once CeeLo got switched onto him out top, and he was dancing with the ball. I'm like, he's going to have to hit an incredible shot to tie this game, and actually Christian, chased him off the 3-point line, which was great. So I'm happy with how it played out, and it was like I said, it was good. We've been working on situations a lot in practice because we haven't been in a lot of close games, and our guys came through and executed a lot of our press breaks and stuff like that pretty well.
And what does it say to be able to have a 7-footer be able to guard a guard like that on the perimeter?
It says that he's a really good player, and it makes us great defensively.
How do you put a perspective on the team we saw out there tonight? It's lost 8 games, and some of them kind of baffling.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, Coach Altman's a great coach, and he's won a ton of games at a lot of different places, and I don't know. Sometimes you just have teams like that. They're a little bit inconsistent effort-wise, or shooting-wise, or performance-wise, and I don't know his team well enough to delve into it. I had a sneaky feeling when I saw that Arizona State result that we were going to get a great effort from Oregon on a college game day type atmosphere.
Had a couple bad misses from 3-pointer before he hit that one huge one with about 90 seconds left. What allows him to kind of shake off some bad shots and hit the
I mean,
biggest one?
the kid's he's got belief, he's got confidence. You know, he's not perfect, and he'd be the first to tell you that. But you know, just as that possession played out, you know, I just felt like, you know, the way they were switching things defensively, you know, a lot of our sets might not have got us many advantages. So I kind of just wanted to play. And listen, I mean, I haven't even looked at the stats yet, but we shot 53% for the game. So I think just playing wasn't a bad idea. And they went under, and he ended up deep, and the shot clock was down. And I told him a couple games ago, we had an end of half scenario. I'm like, Kurt, if you're coming up and you got a 28-footer, I mean, let it rip, you know, and shoot it to make it. And so, you know, he did that, and that was obviously a huge shot.
Ben does what Ben does. Did you ask him tonight to maybe take over offensively or just do what he does?
No, not at all. I just asked Ben to play within the framework of the team. You know, he played a really good game. You know, I think there's also some great clips I think we're going to have to help him learn on some of those penetration things where he's getting a little bit deeper and kind of pushed off the angle. You know, that we can learn from. But Ben's a really good player, and when he's locked in like he has been the last, you know, X amount of games, he's special, and he's a joy to coach, and I'm happy that he's having the success that he is.
4 games, he scored 20 points each time, and it seems like he's getting better each time out. What is he doing specifically to make him have those performances?
I mean, you know what? I mean, I told Ben right after the national anthem, I said, Ben, smile. Smile today. Have fun. Enjoy this moment. You know, don't and there's no pressure on you. There's nothing. And so I think he's just kind of found the joy in the game again. And you know, I mean, there's you know, nothing great in life can be accomplished without enthusiasm and joy. And so, I mean, that's been my message to him.
How does a game like this, as close as it was, as good as it was, set you up for the future, whether it's next week or in a month when the tournament starts?
Well, I mean, you know, we're going to go through and watch it. You know, I'll watch it tomorrow and dissect it a little bit, and we'll kind of go through some of these scenarios and things we did well and things we need to get better at. And it just, you get live bullets, you know, and live bullets are great teaching tools.
After an emotional win like that, what do you tell your guys in the locker room?
Great job. I'm proud of you guys. I mean, you guys have answered almost every call, and you know, I mean, they've you know, withstood some tough runs in these games, and they've always bounced back. And obviously, we stood a tough run at the start of the game, a tough run at the start of the half, and you know, I mean, I think they made a little run to start of the half, but by the first media timeout, I think we were back up. We were up. So they've done a great job just hanging in there and taking punches and then delivering.
You talk about the close games. You haven't had any in one possession. I mean, did you wonder as a coach, like, what's going to happen when we win a game like this?
Well, listen, I'm trying not to be in close games. So I mean that's the goal, right? And so when you end up in them, I mean you welcome it. I always tell the guys, don't overthink it. We just got to make one more play than they do. We just got to win by 1 point. So there's no panic and you know, I mean, as you know, get deeper into a season, there's going to be more close games because you're going to play higher level competition. So we're going to welcome and embrace it. And if we win, great. If we lose, oh well. You know, we'll hopefully get better and learn from it and move on.
By Monday, Tuesday, it's likely you'll be number 2, Gonzaga number 1. You find that to be weird, good, cool, funny?
I mean, probably all those things. You know, I mean, you probably answered your own question. They're weird, cool, awesome. I'm proud of those guys. They got a great team, and like I said, they're family, and you know, I think they're happy for us. So yeah, we just gotta, you know, take care of business as they got to take care of business, and we'll see how long it plays out.
You too busy coaching at the end of a game like that to get nervous?
I don't think I'm nervous in a bad way, but I'm excited. I'm anxious to see what happens. You know, I love competing and I love games. I mean, and you know, and to be honest with you guys, I don't mind losing. You know, it's part of the deal. I don't want to lose a lot, but it's part of it. Comes with the territory. So I mean, I don't. Why should you shy away from it? So you know, but I know this. I enjoy winning, and I'm happy for the guys that they're going to be enjoying it.
So when you say you just wanted them to play because of the way they were switching defensively, I mean, by your standards, was even a more you know, open kind of read and react kind of deal?
I mean, that's what we always do, and I think our base offense can play against their base defense, whether they're, you know, more man oriented or if they go to kind of their switching matchup stuff. So, you know, I mean, I want us to be comfortable offensively, and a lot of possessions we were. I just think we probably didn't hit hit the patience button quite enough today. I think we could have probably just been a little more patient, but I'll go back and watch it and make that final determination.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Have a good one, guys. See you next week.